So the average speed is what is the distance traveled divided by the time it took. You get in your car, Springfield here, and you drive all the way to Boston. The distance from Springfield to Boston is about 75 miles. The traffic depends where. Some spot the traffic was flying. We're going 85 miles an hour. You get close to Boston this morning, you'll be going about 15 miles per hour. But when you left Springfield, let's say it was 8 a.m. in the morning, and when you get to Boston, it was 9:25 a.m. What is your average speed in miles per hour? What is your average speed? Notice I said speed, not velocity. You'll see soon enough we'll talk about something called vectors and other called scalars. Speed is a scalar. It has only a value. It doesn't have a direction. Velocity has both a value and a direction. When I say I drove to Boston, Boston from us is east. So my speed might be 55 miles per hour, but once I say 55 miles per hour east, that becomes a velocity, not a speed. So speed doesn't have a direction, it's a scalar. So what is the distance traveled here? How far? 75. And what was my time? I want it in miles per hour. What was my time in hour? How long it took me to go from Springfield to Boston? How many hours?
Can you say an hour and a half?
Well, I'm going to get the exact answer. You're close to an hour and a half, but 25, an hour has how many minutes? 60. So 60 plus another 25, right? So you did 85 minutes. That's 85 over 60 to change it to an hours. Because it was 85 minutes. So how many hours that is? That's 85 over 60. And if you want to divide the 85 by 60 first, go ahead. Or if you're really good in math, you can do this. The 75 is 75 over 1. That's 85 over 60. And there's a quick way to simplify when you're dividing a fraction by a fraction. It's called the outside over the inside. So it's going to be 60 times 75 divided by 1 times 85, which is 85. So 60 times the 75 divided by the 85. It is 52.9 miles per hour. So your average speed approximately was 53 miles per hour. Again, that's the average speed. That doesn't mean you were going 53 miles all the way from Springfield to Boston. When you get on the Mass Pike, you have to go through the toll there. And I'm sure you're not going 53 miles per hour there. You're probably going 5 miles per hour. Then you enter the Mass Pike. Then there's the state police on the right. You got to on the left, whatever, right, left, I can't remember now. You got to slow down a little bit because you're going by them. Then you're cruising. Then you get to Sturbridge, and that's a nightmare. You're probably going 20 miles per hour for a while there. Then you pass that, you start to go faster. So your speed is changing. That's called instantaneous speed. Your speed at Worcester is different than your speed at Springfield, at Palmer, at what's the other exits there along the way? Framingham's, yep, your speed is changing. But your average speed is 53 miles per hour. I'll take another example. I came into the gym this morning. I was there actually 10 of 6. I went on the treadmill. I put it on a 15-degree incline. And I walked for 3 miles on it. For 3 miles. After that, I lowered it flat. And I ran, because I wanted to do 1 hour of exercise. I ran 3.1 miles, because when it hit 60 minutes, the thing stopped. So I walked uphill at 15-degree incline, lowered flat, and did 3.1, and it took me 1 hour. So what is my average speed for the whole morning? It's the distance traveled divided by what? The time it took. What was my total distance traveled on both of them? 6.1. And what was my time it took me? 1 hour. The machine shuts off after 1 hour. I did the entire hour there, so 60 minutes. So what was my average speed? 6.1 miles per hour. So between the walking and the running, I average speed of 6.1 miles per hour. It probably took me 40 minutes, 45 minutes to do this one, and 15 minutes to do that one. But as an average speed, and I think probably that's what, 45 or 43, 44 minutes here, 17, 15 minutes right here. You know? So that's the definition of average speed.